past, or I never know what they're going to mean. I just share them with people. Could be a year. One person I got the year 15, and I think she had a bunch of different things happened in 15-year intervals in her life. So, I mean, cool. I just don't know. I just ask for guidance, and I accept what comes and share it, and it's not my message.
That's right. That's right. You're just the mediator. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you're the vessel that helps to pass it out and get it known. Yeah,
I use the gong to help do what it needs to do for you.
I love this gong stuff. I do.
You got to come to one of my events.
I will have to, but then I'll get obsessed and have to have my own gong and everything, and then my husband might kick me out.
You could just play my CD. That'll help you. It helps you sleep.
Too funny. Well, in all honesty, I'm one of those people where if I touch something, I want to know everything about it. I want to be able to do it 100%, all that. And so when I get obsessed or passionate about something, I should say that's a better word. That's how it goes for me. So this is interesting. I mean, I got to say that everybody that I've had the honor of bringing into this studio for this show, they've all given me a lesson. And it's always been something that I need for my life, or they have needed for their lives, or somebody else that is listening that is needed for their lives. And so for that, I thank you and each and every one of the guests who have come on here to give us extra that we might not realize at that moment.
Well, I totally appreciate you asking me to come. And
for sure. This is neat. I love this stuff. I want to know more, Lisa, more.
Come to one of my classes.
One of these days.
Sometimes I don't know where the information comes from.
Yeah.
Before we teach class, we tune in. And we tune in. We all tune in, but as a teacher, you tune in. And you step your ego at the door. There's a meditation or a song that I listen to called Love, Serve, Remember. And I think about that every time I teach. It's all about love. It's all about service. And it's all about remembering where we came from and why we're here, and that it's not about me. Mm-hmm. And when I do that, then I can teach so much better.
Right.
And there's a teacher's motto, the same thing that we do before every class. But that's my personal motto, and I do that before every class because in the beginning, when you're newer, you think, oh, no, I only have 3 people in my class, and your ego gets in the way and all this crazy stuff. But I just want to teach. I just want to have people come that I could share my passion, as you say, with. And that, to me, is the biggest gift.
That's right.
The people I meet, it's amazing.
Mm-hmm. Reason for it all.
It is.
I know.
It is. That's why you do it. It's the people that you meet, the people I have met through the years. All my friends on Facebook, half of them are just people. Well, I do have some friends, but I'm
in the same boat. That's why I laugh.
Yeah, but you get to know what's going on in these people's lives, and you can make a difference.
Yeah.
And I mean, that's all I've wanted to do is to be able to help people. And it's so nice that I'm in a profession that I can. Back on Wall Street, all I was doing was helping myself,
Right.
So this is different.
Well, yeah, what a different world from, Wall Street to yoga.
Wow, right.
That's a complete 3.
Well, one afforded me the ability to do what I'm doing now.
That's awesome. That's true. That's true.
We make sacrifices. But I loved my job. I really did. Yeah. I loved working on Wall Street.
Did you?
Yeah. I probably wouldn't have given it up, but I love the man that I married more.
Wow.
Cool.
You dedicated, wonderful woman, you.
That's awesome.
He was worth it.
Yeah. Aww. You sound like you've been married then.
20 years.
Nice.
20 years.
Nice.
Very good. Good job.
Right? Congratulations.
Cool. And happily married.
That's even better.
Did you even hear how she said it? Happily.
Happily.
She's very happily married.
I have to say that. He lets me go to all the yoga conferences and wonderful
No, that's cool.
Yeah. I'm heading out tomorrow to Satnam Fest.
Hey.
And in 2 weeks I'm going to a Kundalini yoga retreat weekend.
Excuse me. Did you ever get him to try yoga? Because I've gotten my husband to try yoga. And again, men make the best yogis ever. They have much better core strength.
Yeah, but they don't have the flexibility.
No,
or
not
the patience
the flexibility,
sometimes.
but they have the ability to hold some of the craziest poses I've ever seen. Where I'd fall over sideways, my husband can just be like, "Oh, what's the matter?"
Oh.
I'm like, "Really?"
Yeah. Actually, one of my dreams, I put it on a vision board one time, was to have my husband in a yoga class with me.
Ooh.
And take it with me. And that came true at Bhakti Fest a few years back. And it's like, there he is. I remember holding his hand in Shavasana, final relaxation. Yeah. And being brought to tears, it's like he's finally in class with me.
Oh, that's so cool.
But it's not his thing. His thing is running. It was like, thank you for being there.
Yes.
I love you for being in class with me and experiencing what makes me have joy, but it doesn't bring him joy the same way. Maybe one day, but with his life, he works full time. His joy comes from running. I don't get that. I mean, I'll run periodically, but that's not where my joy comes from.
Right.
So we all have our own things that
is right.
And it's accepting again that we don't all need to do the same thing.
That's right. But what I do feel though is in order to have an understanding of the other person, you must at least experience it a little bit.
Yes.
And the fact that he experienced that with you, I think that is extremely neat.
Yeah, he's tried it, and I think he really likes it.
Yeah.
But he just doesn't have enough hours in the day to do everything that you would want to do.
I get it completely.
So you have to pick and choose.
Yeah.
Sure do.
I've started out, I have a 4, almost 5-year-old. And I've started him out on learning Reiki and everything and relaxing and meditating. And we do this meditation at nighttime before he goes to bed. And I want to make sure he knows. I think that it gives us coping skills. And sometimes in this world, we're not handed the correct type of coping skills needed to make it through this crazy, maniac-driven world, where we have to rush to keep up with the Joneses and make sure that we're here for soccer practice and this and this and this and this and this. Mm-hmm. And I vow to him that I will help him as much as I possibly can to make sure that he can stay grounded and everything in this universe, and that it comes to him good. And I especially want him to know that his thoughts equal more than just in his brain, that his thoughts equal something out in this universe too.
Well, you should show him that messel testing. The one I was showing you, I'll show you after class again, because that visual of seeing how thoughts have that kind of power is pretty amazing. And
Cool.
When I taught the Girl Scouts, a friend of mine actually had written an article about me in Yoga Chicago. It was called Planting the Seeds. And it was about teaching, therapeutic yoga. Actually, I think I wrote there were 2 articles. But it's if you can give the kids one thing, just one thing that they could take with them that will help them in life. I had a friend who had a child with who had some special needs, and I showed him a breathing technique using a cotton ball. And how when you're stressed, or you're feeling anxious, you put a cotton ball on your hand and you just breathe in through your nose and you blow the cotton ball long. You take a nice long exhale and blow the cotton ball off the hand. So you have that long exhalation to help calm you down. Mm-hmm. Do you know he did this for years? I didn't even remember teaching it to him. It was just a friend that I just kind of made something up to try to relax him. And she told me 3 or 4 years ago, she said that, do you know he still does that?
That's so cool.
That's awesome.
So if you don't know what it is, what resonates with you, Kim, might be different that resonates with you, Jessica. So it's I might say the same thing and you both might hear it differently.
Mm-hmm. That's right.
And what I might say that interests you, you tune out. Mm-hmm. So you just kind of keep rearranging what you're saying and offer different tools to different people, and what is needed for you will stick.
Yep.
And it's wonderful that you're doing that for your son, and just keep throwing stuff at him. And he probably won't remember a lot of it, but one thing he will. Do you know what I mean?
That's right.
The thing that's most important, he will come back to and say, I remember my mom doing that with me, remember? And now I'm going to use it when I'm 18 and stressed out in college.
That's right.
That's
right. Well, that's a big thing for me. I want to make sure that he doesn't get stressed out in this world. I want him to know that it's not.
It's going to happen. You're
like
not going to be able to protect
No,
him.
I won't, but I want to give him the tools necessary
to be able to handle it.
To be able to take it on and then go up against it and, fight through it, whatever it's going to take for him. That's for sure. And that's, going back to the cotton ball, it's essential for life. I mean, if we're not breathing, we're not living. So it's essential to breathe. And that's ultimately what you were telling him, is to learn to breathe.
And that the breath is a tool. Mm-hmm. You could use the breath to energize you when you're feeling sluggish, and you could use the breath to soothe and calm you when you're feeling anxious. And there are so many different, it's called pranayama, different breath techniques out there that you can, you can inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth, inhale through the mouth, exhale through the nose, breathing, left nostril breathing to relax you, right nostril breathing to energize you, breath of fire to build fire and energy within our body. We use that a lot in Kundalini yoga. Nadi Shodhana, which you use in regular yoga, the alternate nostril breathing to help balance you. Satali breathing, which you stick your tongue out and you breathe through the tongue like a straw. That helps to cool you down when you're overheated. Or it's something good to do if you're nervous. If you're going to be on a radio show, do your breathing. It helps to cool you down so you're nice and calm and relaxed.
Awesome.
So there's
you.
all these different techniques that you can
Yes.
do and use that you can incorporate in your life. And, it's just, knowing that they're there and knowing that you have this little toolbox that, oh my God, I can't handle what's going on. Let me try this one today.
That's
right. That one didn't work today. Let me try this one. And you can keep going until you find the one that might fit that day.
That's
Awesome.
right. I love it. Well, thank you, Lisa. Thank you so much for being here today on Spice for Life. You are listening to WXMR 94.3 LP Marengo. And Lisa, if you wouldn't mind, just let the listeners know how they might be able to get in contact with you.
Okay, well, my website is yogagong, Gong, number 4 life.com. But you can also find me on Facebook for more up-to-date. I don't update my website all that frequently. But my Facebook page, again, Lisa Gniady, Gniady, Yoga Gong for Life, will get all the information about my ongoing activities. And I will be putting up a post about my upcoming workshop, my retreat up in Lake Geneva, which I am so excited about. I hope you can join me. It's going to be 2 days, overnight with 3 meals a day and all your activities, tons of Kundalini Yoga Gong. Please join me. I'm really looking forward to that. And you're going to be able to find out all that information on my webpage and on my Facebook page.
Fantastic. Thank you so much. And best of luck with everything. And please come back and visit us again. Give us some more extras.
Thank you so much for having me. I really appreciate it.
fun.
Well,
it was nice meeting both
it's
of you.
informative, very informative. We appreciate it. And we're going to go out with Lisa's CD with her Gong for Life. Is that what that was?
Simply Gong is the name.
Simply Gong. Well, I was all sorts off, wasn't I? It happens, folks. So we're going to go out with that real quick. So have yourself a fantastic rest of your Saturday. Tune in again next week, and we'll see you all then. Wear a smile, friends. It looks good on you.